When we look at the world, there is one word that stands out to me, and that word is injustice. It is unjust that a child should not be able to eat food. It is unjust for a person to not have clothes.
These children are sleeping out at the curb. They're cold, they have nothing to eat.
They need the clothing, the shelter, the education. We get that here in America, but those kids don't always get that there.
The thing that triggered my heart was finding out that these kids were being put out on the street when these orphanages closed down.
It's just a snowball effect. They have one thing affecting them after the next.
When you yourself see a maybe 6-year-old child leaned up over the edge of a garbage can when you're driving through a city street, there's something that changes within your heart that says something has to be done about this.
When we started seeing the faces of children in other nations going through hardships, we wanted to do something that would change their lives. Several years ago, it all began for us with Expect Hope, but it wasn't until 2015 that Expect Hope really started to emerge.
Every door that was open, we just began to walk through. Every need that was presented, we began to see how could we help? How could we be a part to bring hope and stability to children in need around the world?
We met with Expect Hope. When we shared the vision of our daycare center, we were excited about the collaboration and to make the life of these children easier and better.
What sets Expect Hope apart from many other organizations, I believe, is the personalized effort and attention that we are so determined to be a part of. We spend our time going on trips, spending time with the contacts in these nations. We take our time to make sure before we get involved with any given relationship that those people are going to be there for the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years.
Because of the poverty level in this community where children are abandoned by their parents, they go to streets and they find other source wherein they feel safe. So this facility really a safe place for the children wherein they were given Christian education and accept them as our own children.
Expect Hope is helping resolve issues such as hunger, counseling needs.
Through medical, through hygiene.
We are bringing help and aid through their education.
Most importantly for us, we're meeting needs of love.
Ka bë mu një shumë mirë. Jam afru ma shumë me personat e kishë.
Nga bë që mu një më mirë edhe me menu që dormën kanë diçka. Fale lunës.
The impact that Expect Hope is making has really blown us away.
The people of, this village or this city or wherever we might be have never responded in the way that we saw them respond. They can see a change in the people that have been impacted by what we've done in that city.
And now, because of the Hope Houses we've been blessed to build and partnerships with other facilities, they're experiencing real love for the first time in their life. And God is love, and love changes everything. People a lot of times ask us, why do you do this? Why do you go to these places? And the only response I can give them is, every day I wake up, I'm thinking about it.
The work that we're doing here is saving lives. They need help, and when I come in and when I volunteer, I believe that I'm helping their situation.
We may not be able to help every single child that's out there that's orphaned, because that's an impossible mission for one organization, but we can save one at a time.
You may not, as an individual, be able to help all the children in the world, but you can sure help one child. And that has been extremely powerful for me.
That's our focus. One child at a time, reaching them, and that's what motivates us to keep us going.
I believe this is the way to be the hands and feet of Jesus, because we are supposed to take care of widows and orphans.
They need us. They are the most helpless creatures on this earth, and they need the love and the hope that we can provide. We can be the hands and feet of the Lord for those children.
Your sponsorship will really change the future of these kids.
For such a minimal price of $35 a month, to see the impact it has on these young lives.
And I challenge anybody to take a moment and look at what they can do.
Just take the first step, whether it's just going online and signing up to go on a missions trip, or sponsoring one of the kids. Just take the first step.
We have one life that God has given us down here. I don't want people to turn around and look at their life and say, I wish I would have, I wish I could have, but to look back and say, I am so glad that I did this.
We're looking for people that want to change the world. This is a way you can right now get in the middle of being somebody's answer to prayer. You could be their answer. You could be their hope. You could be their hero.